Hey guys, Billy Jenkins here with Silver Creek Doodles. Today we want to unbox an automatic pet feeder so we can see if it might be something that's good for you and your pets at home. Well, today we are going to unbox this automatic pet feeder. So this company, I'm so excited to get this out. Well, we've already actually got it on the table, but to be able to set it up, because I haven't yet. I've watched some of the videos and stuff, but let's go ahead and get it out. Get it set up here on the table and go through it together, go through the manual, see how to set it up and see if it'll be right for us. So first off, we have our main base here. This is what dispenses the food. We've got our top. This is what the food goes in. So you just put it together and click it, and that is together here. We also have the front piece that has a removable stainless steel dishwasher safe bowl that goes in it. So that is super exciting. It just clicks right on. It also runs off of power, which if you wanted to plug it in, they go ahead and send you the cord and an adapter. But it also has a spot where you can put batteries in. Now batteries are not included, so we have went ahead and stuck our batteries in there so we can get this going, because we would rather, if everything is good, to use it without a cord so we don't have this holding it to the wall somewhere. We've got our user manual. We've got our quick guide here that explains different things, like there are 6 different meal settings, and there's also 17 different portion sizes. Now when we get to the lid here, it does have a sticker on the top and it shows you the size of the dog food. So it cannot be any larger than that. Thankfully, our dog food is small bites. So this is made for small dogs and cats. On the back of the top here is a place where they also send this, where it absorbs moisture. So this is gonna be what is on the top and inside of where the food. So when moisture is in there, this is what's gonna help trap it to reduce our chances of mold. So let's get this top on. The back here, it's got that little piece and it just clicks in right there, and then the other top will snap in, which locks it in. And then the only way to open it, you do have to be able to push this back to pull it up. So it has to have the release to open it, which is good for safety for any dogs or cats if they are gonna try to wonder what's inside to get it. So we put that in there, it is locked. This is the top. So now that we have her assembled, we're gonna go ahead and go through the settings and set it up together. So we're gonna do 2 meals, breakfast and dinner. So again, we're gonna go by our quick guide here. So remember, there are 6 different meals that can be set. So that's probably gonna be what takes the longest time here, is to set it up. But 6 different meals, and then portion size, there's 17 different portions. So on the back here, which it says also on the top, 1/2 of an inch is the size that the food can be. So if it's any bigger than that, it's not gonna be able to pass through here. It says how much cups is how much portions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up. We're gonna set it up to what cups we think are gonna come out. We're gonna put the portions in, and then we're gonna let it come out, and then we're gonna measure it. So I was a vet tech for 7 years at a holistic vet, and one of the things that I know, so I'm gonna use this for my dogs as, like, if I'm gonna be gone for, an afternoon and I don't want them waiting late for dinner, I'm gonna use this that way, but I'm not going to use this as all-time feedings for my dogs. Now, cats are a little different. We don't have any cats, but a lot of times cats can do that, or single home dogs. Now, we've got 5 that live with us, so unless everybody's got their own kennel and everybody's separate, I'm not gonna use this, because I wanna make sure everybody's getting the amount of food that they want. So that's the only thing that, if you do use this, I recommend just to make sure that you're keeping an eye on how much food is in it, that it's getting put out, and that your dog or cat is eating what it's supposed to. So if your dog is overweight, make sure it's not getting too much. Or, you know, if they're underweight and they need more meals of the day, you know, kind of spread out instead of one big meal at a time, then great, set it up. But just make sure that each dog is getting, or cat, is getting exactly what they want. So that's just my biggest thing, is just to make sure. I recommend to use this only as needed for dogs, you know, as short times, or if it's a single home and you're keeping an eye on it to make sure, or for cats, you know, same thing, just making sure your cat's not hungry, making sure your cat is eating as it's going throughout the day. But I'm super excited to have this. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get set up. So most of our dogs here are around 30 pounds. So they eat a half a cup twice a day. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up, and then we're gonna get it set to where when it comes out, I'm gonna measure it and make sure that it's a half a cup. And you know, I don't want my dogs getting too much, and I don't want them not getting enough. So let's go ahead, get it ready, get it set up, and then we're gonna see how it works. And before I go really quick, I do want to say a thank you. So they did send this little nice note, and then they also sent a new, just like a little toy as a thank you. So I am totally fine that this is like a cat toy, because I'm going to use this for the dogs and for the puppies. But yeah, so it looks like a cat toy. I know obviously dogs are going to be able to chew this, but look how this is. Look how cute. So look, my dog's already coming over to see it. Hey guys, what do you think about that? But I know Todd will take off the feathers off the end. See? Don't you grab a hold of the feathers yet. Good boys. All right, let's go get it set up. Okay, so we are going to follow the quick guide. So it says 1, press and hold the settings for 3 seconds to enter the mode. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so for time, it says to press OK. All right, and right now it is 6 p.m. Okay, so that set the time, and now we need to go to the settings. So we hit the negative, and we're gonna hit OK. And we are going to, all right, so it says F. So that is portion size. So if it is saying a half of a cup is 8 to 8, 1/2 cup is 8. Perfect. So we're gonna hit OK, and we are going to do that for 6, 08. And that's gonna give us hopefully enough time to get this filled up and ready. So perfect. So we've got the 1 and 2 set for on here, both for a half of a cup. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to pour this in here. So we're not getting it full, but just enough for a few meals. But I'm gonna get the top on so it's got enough in there to where it's fully covered on the bottom. But I am going to let this go off, and then it's gonna actually go off in just a few minutes, and then we're gonna measure it and then let our dog eat it. All right, so let's measure it. That Looks pretty good to me. That's a half cup. Okay, you can have it. Do you approve? Do you approve? Okay, so I had forgot about recording a meal feeding message. So this will actually speak to the dogs or the cat as it's releasing the food. So what you want to do is you want to hold plus, breakfast time. So you hold it the whole time and then release. And then after recording, release it. You can preview the audio by double clicking the plus. Breakfast time. So that is pretty cool. So that will go off each time that the food comes out. So let's go ahead and get it set up for 21:36 and see if it works. Breakfast time. That is awesome. Well, so far so good to me. We put the number in, it gave us what we wanted, it gave us what we needed, I measured it. So it's super exciting. I'm excited to use this, and I think Ariel approves too. What do you think, Ariella? You like that? Never miss out on a meal when we're late, huh? Thank you to the company that sent this. What we'll do is we'll have a link down below that you can go to their website. They've got a bunch of different stuff, but I definitely recommend this because obviously, we're gonna use it here at Silver Creek Doodles. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe link. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. We'll see you next time. Bye.